destined for greatness. My name is written in stars, and I will give everything, all that I have to the cause. Fight against evil, run through the pain, battle it all, this is more than a game. I am a lion and I can't be tamed, it's how it was made, this ice in my veins, run through it all. No matter the odds, I will answer a call. The enemy knocks on the door. Even the greatest among us will fall, but the greatest will get back up. So I won't back down, and I won't give up, and I will act now, and I will stand up. They know that I'm here for it all. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up. Rise up. Yeah. Walking through the shadows, I see the hangman as he stands at the gallows. The breath of the beast, the gnashing of teeth. But I won't retreat, I won't deplete. I will succeed, I got all that I need. I am prepared for this moment. I see my future and my destiny is calling. The battle is on, I will rise like the sun. I'll get it done, one day I'll look back and see that we won. I hear victory song, this is my victory song. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting. I'll rise through it all. Rise up. Rise up.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. It is Tuesday, not Taco Tuesday, but Niner Tuesday. Let's talk. Hold on, guys. So let's talk 49er football. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a fantastic Tuesday. This is going to be a short week. Normally, it's me and Pete coming live, myself, Niner Sickness podcast with Niner Fanatic podcast, but the guy forgot that we were going live today, and he went out to dinner with his family, which family always comes first. And to be honest, we did change it from Wednesdays to Tuesdays. So I can see how that could happen. So he might join me. He might not. We'll see what happens. Indeed. We'll see what happens. Hold on real quick, guys. Let me see something real quick. He might join me. He might not. We'll see. We'll see. Give me a second. All right. All right. So we'll talk a little bit together. We'll just conversate with one another. And if Pete can make it, he'll come in. If he can't, then it'll be myself solo. We'll see what happens with Pete. Definitely invite him in. He's finishing up dinner. I hope he doesn't rush. into coming in here. But let me say hello to everyone. But before we get started, let's make sure that we all hit the like button right after this. All right, welcome back. Let's get the party started. We are live, all the way live from Northern California. Ready to talk some 49er football. Make sure to wipe your feet and hit that like button for your boy Niner sickness. Let me say hello to my little friend. Hold on real quick. Let me make this a little bigger. Charge. Hold on, guys. That's good enough. Bring it right here. All right, so please don't forget to smash that like button and wipe your feet. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to both channels. 100% Correcto Mundo. Let me put on the Superman Ray-Bans. Let me put on the Superman Ray-Bans so that I can read and accommodate everybody. I just want to acknowledge my first person in here, royalty. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Let's go. That's how we do it. Let me go ahead and acknowledge my co-host on Fridays. We got royalty. All right. What's up? Stopping by to say hi. Early flight tomorrow. Have a wonderful, safe flight. Just looking forward on meeting you on Thursday. For those that don't know, Jess, myself, and many others are getting together, and we're going to be at the game on... Ooh, hold on, guys. That is way too big. Give me a second. I want 30, not 200. Hold on. Come on. All right. Wow, that was big. I wanted 30, not 230. So we are connecting. We're getting together, and we're going to be part of Thursday Night Football. We're going to be at the stadium watching the game. We're going to be televising on our channels. So stay tuned. We're going to be taking photographs with each other. We're going to take photographs of the players warming up, and we're going to take video clips and so on, and we'll be sharing it on our channels on YouTube. So make sure to stay up for that. We'll be going live on the East Coast Red and Gold. We're going to be going live on my channel. We're just going to have a bunch of fun and talk 49er football. So it's going to be exciting. Cannot wait to meet Jess and company on Thursday. Let's go. We got Luis Moreno in the house. What's up, Luis Moreno? How you doing, sir? Welcome. We got, let's see here. Who else is in here? Terradome. Terradome's in the house. How you doing, Terradome? Good to see you, my friend. Make sure I am not leaving nobody behind. We got Maverick in the house. What's up, Maverick? Rise up. Maverick in the mother effing house. I'm going to do it this way. Rise up. Maverick in the house. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's see here. Who else do we have in here? Daniel Cantu's in the house. What's up, Daniel? Welcome to the channel. We got Alexander D's in the house. What's up, brother? D's nuts. That's what I can think of. Link 1879 in the house. What's up? Welcome to the channel. Daniel Barry Sports is in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome. Good to see you. Make sure to hit that like button for your boy Niners Sickness. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. We got David Corona in the house. By the way, I got to look at the winners for the score predictions of the Niners and Rams. Dina, we got royalty in the house. What's up, Dina? How you doing, girl? We got Facebook user. Unfortunately, it doesn't show your name. Please type in your name after your message or make your way over to YouTube. Hit and like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And it will give you the opportunity to be shown so that I can address you properly. Who else is in here? Who else? We got Brad in the house. What's up, Brad? Good to see you. All right, guys. Let's talk a little bit of football and let's talk about the Giants. The Niners are now 2-0. The Niners are leading the pack in the NFC West. The Rams are now 1-1. The Seattle Seahawks went to Detroit, beat Detroit, so they're 1-1. And the Cardinals, apparently, they couldn't hold a 20-point lead against these Giants that we'll be facing in 2 days and allow the Giants to come back and take a game from them. So they are in the cellar at 0-2. The Niners are 2-0, first place where they belong, going into a short week, facing an NFC East opponent in the New York Giants, Daniel Jones and company, without Barkley. It looks like Barkley will not be available in this game. We'll see who they have to replace Barkley. But I can say this. Our defense needs to play way better than what they did against the Rams. Our defense need to put pressure on Daniel Jones. They need to contain him in the pocket. They got to make sure he don't get out of the pocket and run. They need to put pressure on him. They need to penetrate and help out the secondary. We gave Matthew Stafford way too much time in the first half. He was able to exploit that by getting the ball to their rookie receiver, Puka, who I think is going to be a great receiver for the Rams going forward. But 20 attempts to him is way too many. Way too many. We did not put pressure on Matthew Stafford, and we paid the price for that. But like every great coordinator, you make your adjustments at halftime and you see what worked, you see what didn't work, and you make your adjustments and you do what you got to do. And in the second half was a complete different outcome. We started to put pressure. Steve Wilkes said, you know what? Let's bring in a blitz. Who did they call on for the blitz? The best linebacker in the NFL, and Fred Warner. And he did not disappoint. He got a sack. Matter of fact, he got the only sack in that game from the Niners defense that belonged to Fred Warner. Now, we had pressure. We moved the pocket. But we gave Stafford way too much time to get the ball to his receivers. That needs to be tightened up. I understand it's a short week. I understand that they're coming off a game on Sunday, but it's a victory. Nevertheless, we're moving on and we're facing the New York Giants. Can the Niners beat this team? Can the Niners go into Levi's in Santa Clara and handle their business? Can they handle their business? The Arizona Cardinals, they thought that they had the game in the bag. Going into the fourth quarter, you're up 20 points. You pretty much have the game in hand, and they slept on the Giants, and the Giants came back and tore them apart. The Niners need to be smarter than that. The Niners need to start strong, and they need to finish strong. They cannot make the same mistake that the Arizona Cardinals did. Now, credit to the Niners, we are a better team. We're a better coach team than Arizona with Kyle, better coach defensive coordinator with Steve Wilkes than Arizona. And we have more veterans on our roster than Arizona. So I don't expect that to happen from the San Francisco 49ers. But nevertheless, you can't fall asleep on the Giants. Start strong, penetrate, put pressure on the quarterback, stop the run, and we should be able to handle business at home. Daniel Cantu says, is it true that the Niners signed Anthony Brown? Yes. Anthony Brown was signed. He's a cornerback that played for the Dallas Cowboys and I believe Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken. They brought him in for depth. As you know, we lost Samuel Womack for a few weeks. So the Niners just want to make sure they have depth at corner. I don't know if he'll play anytime soon, but he's a nice depth piece. Now, I don't know if they sign him onto the roster or they sign him onto the practice squad. That I don't know for sure. And I haven't had a chance to look at. But yes, they did sign Anthony Brown to the team. Let's see here. Link 1879 says, let's go. Let's go. Highlight says, what's up, guy? You know what this is? Hold on, guys. This is still, I don't know why. Is the issue here. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Give me a second, guys. All right, make it a little bit bigger. All right, here we go. So I can read it. I'm not young anymore. I need to make sure it's nice and big. Nice and big. Get your head out of the gutter. All right. So as I'm waiting for Pete, if Pete does decide to come in, this is my show and Pete's show. So normally I wouldn't do this on this show because I share it with him. But since he's not in here right now, and I'm pretty sure some of you want to know who won the patch. I also did I believe I went live on Friday or Thursday of last week, and I did where people they were sending me emails, and I gave the wrong email, and then some people sent it to one email, some people sent it to the other email, and it kind of got a little bit out of hand. So what I'm gonna do, everyone that sent me an email, anyone that send me an email, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you what I like to call the duck race. I have what you call a duck race. I'm going to put every name that participated in sending me an email in the duck race, and may the best person win. And what they're playing for is this beautiful Lancet. This beautiful Lancet, detachable Lancet. So that's what they're playing for. So all those who participated in sending me an email, your name will be added to the duck race. I will do a duck race tomorrow. I am going live at 3:45 tomorrow to announce all the winners and to do the duck race and to take game predictions for Thursday's game against the Giants if you want to play for the opportunity to win a patch or in Lancet. I don't know what I'll do first, but you guys get the chance. So 3:45 tomorrow. Now, you don't have to be present to know that you won, but if you want to play for the opportunity to win a prize for the Niners and Giants game, you would have to be present so that you are eligible to play. But if you already played and you just want to know if you won or not, then either come and hang out with me live or watch the replay for tomorrow's show at 3:45. Okay? So, actually, I'll wait on the results for tomorrow when I do that show. Let's see here. David Corona says, "What's up, Beto? Niners all day, every day. What's up, brother? Welcome, welcome." So, I like what I saw from Brock Purdy. I like what I saw. The heart of one Brandon Ayuk is incredible. The way that kid plays with the poise through the injury, through the pain. The heart that one Brandon Ayuk shows is amazing. It is amazing to see what Brandon Ayuk is turning into. Not only is he a great receiver, not only is he a true number one for the Niners, but he's also showing that he has a lot of cora. For those that don't know what cora is a prison term that we use for a lot of heart. Tienes mucha cora means you have a lot of heart. And hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. Pete is trying to come in here. Let me get him situated in here. Pete, where's Pete? There you go. Let me get Pete in here real quick. Pete. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Pete's coming over. Hold on, guys. My apologies for the confusion. All right, let me close this up. All right. So, I like what I saw from Brock. We're going to talk about Brock, but I wanted to really just pay attention a little bit and give some credit to Brandon Ayuk, number 11. This guy right here that I love, number 11 right there. You see the jersey on the wall, Brandon Ayuk. This guy played with a lot of cora, a lot of heart. He was injured. He was hurt. That one catch for the first down. From Brock Purdy, where he caught the first down and he just laid there in agony and he lay there in pain, was freaking amazing. Amazing how this kid showed all that heart. Yes, do they take him into the blue tent? Do they shoot him up with anything for help with the pain? But you still got to go out there and perform. I don't care how much pain they give you. You still got to go out there and perform. So I am not by any means concerned that, he's all doped up, that he can go out and play. No, they give him enough pain to withstand the pain, but they don't give him enough where he's out of it. These players play under duress and a lot of pain. My boy Pete is in the house. Let me go ahead and bring him in, get him in here. Let me get him situated real quick. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me get Pete all ready and cozy so he can join the club here. No, hold Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I appreciate the not interview chat. Let's see here. Camera effects. That's the one I'm looking for, so that I can set him up with his green screen. He likes green screen, so let me make sure that I set him up with a nice green screen for this thing. All right, he's set with the green screen. All right, there we go. Now let me bring him on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Guest is here. All right, let me go this way. There he is. What's up, my brother from a different mother? Let me get you a green screen on this one. I got you one on the different one. Hold on. Boom, there you are. How you doing, my friend?
That'll work. What's going on, Beto?
You didn't have to leave lunch, bro.
It's a little late for lunch, but
or dinner.
No. We were finishing up anyway, and then I completely forgot that we had switched days. I've just too many things going on at once. But I apologize to everyone.
No worries.
But hey, at least the Niners got a victory this Sunday, even though it was kind of like it was kind of touch and go there for a minute, but we still got it.
Absolutely, and thank you for coming into eCamp. I figured since you're going to be at dinner with your family and you were not going to be here, I decided to go and just come on eCamp. If I kind of knew you were,
I figured
you were going to join right away, I would have just went live on Restream so that you could have jumped in. So my bad for that. I just thought you were going to stay at, I didn't realize you were going to come in 15 minutes. So I hope I did not rush you.
Literally, we were across the street from the house. So I just left the card with my wife and I took off. The 49ers are more important than no, they're not. But
stop.
But
bro,
yeah.
I hope your family does not watch this show at all.
No.
Because I do not want to see you getting beat up, bro. I know you're from Texas, but cut it out.
No, she actually told me. She when I said it, my wife says, "Go, get out of here. Just leave the car."
Hey, my wife tells me, listen, when people don't realize when you're married, I don't know I forgot how long you're married, but I've been married for 30 years, and my wife's like, hey, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. So.
Yeah, it's 6 years for us. I believe it's 6 years for us. No, it's 7 now. 7 now.
7 years?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're still wet behind the ears.
Oh yeah.
You still. They say the first 5 years is the hardest though. So you're
we
getting
made it past
there.
that.
Yeah. When you start getting into your 20s, 25, and you hit 30 like us, you still have to work on it. People think that you get to 30, you got it made. That they're not going anywhere. You could just relax. I think the longer you're married, the harder you have to work. Because people can slack off and then kind of take things for granted. I did from 25 years to 30. I kind of started to kind of take things for granted. She ain't going anywhere now. She's stuck with me, blah blah. And I found out that that's not true. If you don't put in the work, you can't reap the harvest. So I had to learn the hard way.
She reminds me all the time. She reminds me of that all the time.
And it's true though. At least for me, I can't speak for no one else, but for me, it is true. So, real quick, Pete, we're going to talk about a little bit since you came in, a little bit about the Rams. I want to get your input about the Rams, and then we're going to move forward to the Giants, where I was conversating with people in the chat. Let's all welcome Pete, by the way, from Niners Fanatic Podcast. His description is in the comments below, so make sure to plug into his channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. He has a lot of great things going on in his channel. Be part of his Twitter's there, Instagram's there, his credit card, everything you want from him. It is there, available. His dirty underwear.
You ain't finding nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
They might leave you a donation if they feel bad for you, so that might work. But what's your thoughts of the Rams game?
So, I was a little distraught after the game. Like initially, I did an instant reaction show, and I came away kind of upset, because I thought that that was a perfect opportunity for the 49ers to kind of show that they were not going to come out slow, and that it was going to be that this team was just going to dominate a lesser team. And looking back, watching the game a second time, it just calmed me down a little bit, and now I look at it. It was still a good victory because it was still a division opponent. Uh, did Brock play the best? I would say he probably. I mean, he obviously missed a couple of big throws, but I mean, we still scored 30. So what are we really complaining about? The defense, I still think that Steve Wilkes is finding his way with this defense. I think that that's gonna be a work in progress. And but that he made the second half adjustments. That's more of the story to me than because as he's learning his way with this team, like it's just important that he can make the adjustments and flip the switch when he needs to. But I thought it was overall the 49ers played with their food a little bit too much, but it was still a division win.
It was, and get credit to Sean McVay, credit to the Rams. Without Cooper Cup, they have a pretty good offensive line that they're getting it together. That guy Vera that they picked up, guard, played very well. Their running game was good with that new kid Williams from Notre Dame, I think he's from, and that receiver number 17, Puka. Akua, I mean, this kid is phenomenal. I don't like the Rams. Can't stand the Rams. Rams are the same old sorry ass Rams, but I do acknowledge individual players. This kid is great. He's heading in the right direction, and I can and do not want to imagine him and Cooper Cup playing alongside each other. But if the Rams can maintain Matthew Stafford healthy and upright, who knows? They might make it a season for themselves. How far they'll go, we don't know. But if they can't protect Matthew Stafford, that's when things will get hard because everything starts and ends with one Matthew Stafford there in L.A. Niners land, by the way. Didn't it look beautiful, all the Niners red
Oh, my God.
in that stadium? I mean, that never gets old, bro.
Yeah, it's always nice to see the 49ers just take over that. They know it's coming, and there's just nothing that the Ram fans can do about it. It's just, I mean, Niner fans, it doesn't matter where the 49ers are playing. Like, they're going to show, the faithful are going to show up regardless.
Absolutely. Rudy, a huge Rams fan, and a lot of people know who Rudy is from Ramilia Sports Report. He's always likes to joke around and make fun of Levi's, right? Because somehow Levi's, the sun hits on a certain side, and Niners fans don't like to go there. Whatever his little thing is with Levi's, it cracks me up because as much as I hate Levi's, I mean, for someone that can't fill his own stadium with his own fan base when the Niners go there, it's like, to me personally, you have nowhere to talk. You don't have a leg to talk on. How can you talk about Levi North when you can't even take care of Levi South? All that red. Not only that, but even the NFL said, you know what? We recognize, and this is not the real reason, but I'm saying it. The NFL said, we recognize so much that the Niners own Levi South that we're going to go ahead and allow you to wear your home red there at Levi since it's already your house. I mean, when that happens, bro, how embarrassing does that get?
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, honestly, it doesn't. I mean, they did it in Pittsburgh too, which was to me was surprising. I shouldn't be surprised by now, but I mean, Pittsburgh, there was a lot of red in the stands too, and I mean, we're kind of known for this at this point, and I mean, yeah, but just once again, kudos to the faithful for just going to each stadium and just taking away the home field advantage. And I mean, the 49ers might end up actually needing that one of these days. So yeah, but I think it's awesome.
It is. We have a couple of questions that I want to address, and then I'll Man, I am behind in the comments. I'll try to catch up. Before I answer Luis's Moreno question, I'll answer Luis's, if you don't mind answering this one from your perspective, from Rick Diaz. Let me find it real quick. Rick Diaz says the Rams were attacking the secondary in the corners. Am I right or wrong? In other words, what he's saying, he was attacking they were attacking our secondary. What's your thoughts from that comment of Rick Diaz?
Honestly, I think it's a little bit of both, because what I saw was that we were just playing way too much off coverage. They were 6, 7 yards off, playing 6, 7 yards off, and the Rams were playing quick game, and they were just taking what the 49ers gave them and just kept giving them underneath. So they just kept throwing it underneath and just chipping away 6 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. And they were just going right down the field on us. And I get it that I'm guessing Steve Wilkes wanted to take advantage that he eventually would have thought that Matt Stafford would have gotten tired and tried to throw deep at one point and would have ended up turning the ball over. But it wasn't working. in the first half. It just wasn't working. Matt Stafford was just taking what the defense gave him, and they were just going down the field. But I don't think that they were realistically targeting any of the corners. They were just throwing the ball to the open part of the field. And and Steve Wilkes just kept leaving it open until the second half, and then he started playing some more man concepts, especially in the slot, and that kind of took away what they were doing. And just kind of shut the water off.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Great way to answer that, Pete. And then we had a question. Welcome, Leslie. Welcome, Melissa. Brandon in the house. Welcome, guys. Christian McCarver's in the house. Welcome. If I miss your name, I will get to it eventually. Do not worry. I do not miss nothing. Like a cheeseburger on a plate, I will get to it soon enough. Let's see here. We had a question from Luis Moreno. Let me see here. He says, what safety got injured on Sunday that made Oliver come in? I don't know if a safety got injured. I know that they were putting Lenore in the inside. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong. They moved Lenore on the inside and Thomas on the outside. I don't know if Thomas was struggling a little bit on the outside and decided to move Lenore out. So they brought Elijah Oliver inside, or did a safety did get hurt that I'm not aware of there, Pete?
No, I don't think anybody. I know with Sam Womack out,
yeah, he was already hurt.
They were trying Ambry Thomas at that slot they tried him there, and yeah, he was getting burnt. He was getting burnt, and then they said he was hurt, which I don't know if he was really hurt, but they took him out, and then here comes Oliver, and he played well. I think that the team was really kind of down on. I think the fans were down on Oliver. I know I was in the preseason, but yeah, he made a key tackle on one of their drives, and that just completely stopped that cold. And then he had the one pick. It was lucky. It was a lucky pick, but he was still in the right place at the right time. So yeah, I mean, it was a great move by the Niners in that situation, whether he was hurt or not.
Yeah, and credit to Oliver, right? Oliver, since we traded for him, did not have the greatest camp, did not look good in preseason, did not really look good in the first game, but credit to him. The Niners kept believing in him. Obviously, Oliver believes in himself, and he came in, and he was very, very effective in this game against the Rams. Not only in the takeaway, but there was a stop that he made for a first down that made the Rams punt the ball instead of going and continuing that drive. So credit to Oliver, Isaiah. I said Elijah earlier, but Isaiah Oliver. Credit to him for coming in and doing his job. Hopefully he will continue to build on this, because we really need him. That was the reason why he was brought into this team, because of that frame of his, that body frame. And we need him in the middle so that we can just concern ourselves with Lenore on the outside. So
Yeah.
hopefully he'll build on this piece. So I'm excited to see that he did that. Start build because football is all about confidence. Yes, it's skill set. Yes, you have to have a skill set. You got to play good football, but it's also confidence. Sometimes we go into a slump and we don't just, especially for kickers. And talking about kickers, not that I want to go up and down, but what a 57-yard kick from your guy from Michigan,
Oh my
Wolverine.
goodness.
57. I mean, this guy's like
Go
a complete
Blue.
opposite of what we saw in preseason. It's like we thought we're like, oh crap, we gave up too much high for a kicker, and this guy's been like an ace. What do you think happened between preseason and real games?
I feel that they were suckering us in. Like I feel like they were telling him to miss kicks so that people would get some kind of false sense of confidence. I don't put it past Shanny, and like because it's just weird.
I'm with you.
It's just weird that like all of a sudden now he's nails from wherever. And I mean, but I'll be honest, I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care if I was wrong about them picking a kicker in the third. Like it doesn't matter to me as long as he's making the kicks.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, picks are picks. Once they're done, whether it turns out good or bad, it's over with. They made the decision. Now, the best thing for us is it going to be the outcome of Jake Moody that is playing good, or is it going to be something like Trey Lance that we lost those picks? But at the end of the day, picks are gone. It's history. Now, this kid is starting to show that he is the guy that the Niners envision him drafting him from Michigan and replacing Robbie Gould. This kid, maybe this kid he's so good that he's like, you know what? I don't play good in practices. I don't do, but when the opposite of Kirk Cousins, let's just put it that way.
The Garoppolo of kickers.
He's the Garoppolo of kickers. Absolutely. When the lights are on, a switch turns on, and is he going to miss kicks? Absolutely. But to make a 57-yarder was beautiful, man. That was beautiful and much needed. So I continue, and he will continue to build his confidence. So I'm happy for him. And let's keep it going, man, because we need him to continue to build that confidence. But he did have me worried. Now I'm not worried so much. Now do I believe he'll miss kicks? Who doesn't? All kickers, veterans. Justin Tucker misses kicks, but you got to make more than what you miss. And I thought he was going to miss more than what he made. And so far, he hasn't missed anything, not a field goal or extra point. And it's like, where did he get? It's like somebody kidnapped him. Like he has a twin brother, right? The twin brother was stepping in for him in practice, and the real McCoy came in and says, "Okay, is the regular season's on? I got to put my shit together and play some ball," and that's what he's been doing. So I'm excited about him.
I still cringe every time he gets out there. Like I still cringe. I'm just like, please don't let this be the time. Like, but yeah, I have to hold my breath every single time he goes out there.
Yeah, and we all do. I mean, I'm pretty sure every fan base from every team, when their kicker goes up there, unless you're the Ravens, because the Ravens, I mean, Justin Tucker, that guy's automatic, but not everybody has a kicker. But we have one in the making. I mean, if this kid, he's young. I mean, the kickers last for what? Until they're in their 40s. Now, contracts might make it where he can go somewhere else. But if we can keep him here, I mean, he can be here for a long time, kicking for us for a long time. So time will see. But so far, bro, in 2 games, he has looked good.
Nails.
Now he's going to be kicking in a windy stadium on Thursday night. Now we're going to get a true test of his ability to kick. If he has to kick another 57, can he do it at Levi? We know he can do it at Levi South, but can he do it at Levi North?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Like, I mean, hopefully it's not a home field thing. Like, but I don't know. I think that Moody, the way he looks, it looks like he's getting confident in being out there. I think he slipped on one of the kickoffs. I think it was one of the kickoffs he slipped on. I can't remember if it was that or if it was an extra point, but he still like he's still banging through, and like and he gave us a little smile after. So I don't know. I think he's building his confidence as the games go, and I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be good. Now, hopefully, like we get into the playoffs, That's when you're really gonna find out who he is once we get to the playoffs.
Yes, yes. Real quick, I just want to say welcome to David McNiner. I'm going to get the honor and pleasure of meeting him for the first time in person on Thursday, as he's going to be at the game. I'm going to be at the game. I'm going to get able to meet Jess. I'm going to meet Brandon for the first time. David McNiner, Bash from 49er Minded. I'm going to get to meet so many great people. Bryant and his lovely wife, Tony. I'm going to get to meet them as well. Great people to get to know. So I'm looking forward for Thursday. We're going to be going live also on Thursday from Levi in Santa Clara on my channel. I'm pretty sure Brandon's going to be doing his thing. Jess is going to be doing her thing. So keep an eye out for us and come and hit the like button. I'm going to be taking pictures and videos of the players because we get to go in there, I believe, 3 hours before any other fans can go into the stadium. So we're going to be there when they're doing the warm-ups, all the stuff, and hopefully we can take pictures with the players. We'll see what happens. We're going to be on the field, so it's going to be all free accommodation. Thank you to our invitee, which is Jess. I mean, parking is taken care of. The tickets are taken care of. I just want to say thank you to Jess for taking care of everyone. She's amazing from the East Cold Red and Gold. Just want to give her a big props. So, David, I'm looking forward to meeting you, bro. Superman, right there. So, okay, so we play the Rams. I was talking about when you came in. I was talking about Brandon Ayuk, how this guy has what we like to call in prison "cora," which means a lot of heart. And this kid displayed it. That hit when he had to catch it for the first down. To get the chains moving, he lay there and you can tell he was in agony. He was in pain. And for him to continue to play, we know he's a great receiver in the making, but when you show heart, I mean, this kid showed heart. What are your thoughts of what you saw from Brandon Ayuk in this particular game that just passed?
Well, I mean, first I held my breath because I was just like, oh my God, please don't let him go down this early. And but to his credit, he kind of just grit and bared it, and he got through it. He actually made a couple of catches after that, and took another couple of shots. I'm sure it was pretty painful. It looked pretty painful, but yeah, I mean, I think that's the Niner way. Like, what really worried me was Debo looked a little gimpy after a couple of tackles that he took. We definitely can't lose the both of them.
No, Debo looks fine. I just watched him. He comes on the Adams. Adam, I forgot what her last name is.
Yeah, Kay Adams.
Kay Adams, yeah. Well, I said her last name first. Wonder I couldn't forget the last name. Thank you. Yes. Kay Adams, a show once a week. So he looked good. Debo, man. Ain't nothing going to hold Debo back. So D will be ready to go. It is a short week. I don't like these Thursday night footballs, to be honest with you. I do like it when they play it and they win it, because then now they have a little bit of a mini bye, if you will, into the next game. But how hard do you think, in your opinion, it is for players to play on Sunday and they have to prepare and get ready for Thursdays? What's his name? Shanahan spoke a little bit about it. If you haven't watched his presser. They have to crump everything into 4 days into 2, and coaches 2 days into 1. But what are your thoughts on this Thursday night games that we've been playing for the NFL?
I mean, I feel the same way that the players have voiced their opinions on it. I feel like it's a little silly. I feel like it's a blatant money grab, like by the league, like to get some more. Just some more eyes on their product. Like it's at the expense of the players. Like, I mean, these players just they went through multiple car crashes and now they've got to play in like 4 days.
Yeah.
5, I guess. I mean, it's not giving them a chance to recover. And I mean, I don't think that they should play Thursday games unless they had
Coming off
a
a bye.
bye. Yeah, coming off a bye. That's really the only reason why they should be playing a Thursday game. And but league's got to make their money, and it is what it is. Like, we're just hoping that the 49ers get through this game unscathed and somehow get the victory.
And let's be honest, bro. It's all about the Benjamins.
Yes,
The league is
absolutely.
about money. Never get fooled by that. Yes, they want to put a great product out there, which is the NFL, and we all enjoy it. But
Mhm.
let's be honest. It's all about money, and if they can accommodate the players and the teams while making money, they will do their best to do so. But if it's a choice between accommodating the league or making money off the league, money is always going to proceed over the comfort and even the safety of a lot of these players. But it is what it is. It is part of football. It's been part of football for many years, and we're going to be on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna get the chance to see Richard Sherman, the tight end from the Kansas. I can't think of their name, and the quarterback with the big beard, the Jets quarterback.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, and then
It's magic.
my ex-wife's going to be on there too, next to Fitzpatrick. Clarissa, I don't care how old she is fine, but that's not here or there.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see her smile there. So we're going to get an opportunity to set up and practice our conversation. Like I said, we're going to be in the 3 hours before they open up the stadium for everybody.
Is
So
it
I'm
Tony
imagining-
Gonzalez?
Tony
Is it
Gonzalez.
Tony
Yes, sir.
Gonzalez? Oh, yeah.
Yes, Tony Gonzalez, Fitzpatrick, Richard Sherman, and then I just said her name, and I just forgot her name.
You just love
cute
him and
blonde
leave
one.
him.
Huh?
Love him and leave him.
Yeah. No loving there, but definitely leaving. Melissa says Josh Norman had picks. I need to see more of Isaiah Oliver. Well, we
That's
do, of
true.
course, but it's a good
Yeah.
sign, though. It's a good, and
I'll
because
take it.
because I thought that the investment for Isaiah Oliver was done. We're like, oh shit, we screwed up and traded for him. If he shows this and continues to show this, I'll take it. Right now, he's so low on the ground for us. Anything he does is an upgrade, right? So hopefully he can maintain it. But a good point there, Melinda. Oh my God, Melissa.
Man, you just mixing up all
Well,
the
I was
females.
talking about my ex-girlfriend. So my wife is not watching this video right now. Please don't watch. Randy Daytona, they were judging Moody on meaningless kicks. A very good point, Randy. This is what I tell people: preseason doesn't mean jack squat.
Anything.
Who's the team?
I mean, if you learned anything from this season, it's that the preseason means absolutely zero for the Niners. They looked terrible in the preseason, and had us all worried, and they came out on fire. So,
yeah, and look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. So-called their offense was on stride. They were hitting everybody in preseason, and they went and laid an egg against our defense. Now, I understand our defense did not play so well, particularly against the Rams offense. I think the Niners defense probably underestimated that offensive line a bit, but I think they'll be up more for the challenge against the Giants. So let's move on to the Giants game on Thursday. Who of the Giants now they were down by 20. Now it is the Arizona Cardinals. Okay, we can't forget that. But they were still down by 20 in the fourth quarter and came back and won that game against Arizona. Now, we are not Arizona, but do you think the Niners will be able to generate more pass rush against that offensive line that they did against the Rams?
I mean, I hope so. Like, it's this is the thing. They got pass rush against the Rams. Rams were just playing quick game, and they know that their offensive line is trash, and so they were playing quick game. They did the exact same game plan against the Seahawks. That's why I was so surprised that the 49ers played the way that off coverage the way they did, because the Seahawks got destroyed by them playing that same coverage. Like it kind of surprised me a little bit, but But the Rams, like they were just lucky. They were just lucky.
Yep.
I think that this defensive line is going to be. I think the bigger story is that I know Daniel Jones. Nobody thinks that highly of Daniel Jones, but I think just because he's a mobile quarterback, 49ers have always struggled against mobile quarterbacks, no matter who the defensive coordinator was. And so, that kind of worries me just a little bit.
And this is where I'm looking forward to this game on Thursday. Now I'm going to be at the game, and truth be told, at least for me, I'm not going to be as attentive as I would be on TV. You can see so much more on TV than you can at the game. Plus, I'm going to be talking to everyone and high fiving whatever it happens there. So I'm going to have to watch the game the next day. But I think that the Drake Jackson is really going to show me and hopefully show the world that this guy with that speed, he will be able to contain running, because we have missed a D4 speed wise type of rusher, and because these quarterbacks can get on the outside quick. So I want to see what Drake Jackson does to help maintain that. I think they'll be able to keep him contained, and hopefully they'll be able to make him make some mistakes and capitalize on it. But they gotta put pressure, and you're right, they were putting pressure on the Rams. But I believe somebody in the comments, I forgot who it was, but you know who you are. I don't want to take your credit. They said that Matthew Stafford was getting the ball out in 2.3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's fast. I don't care how good of a pass rusher you're out. If you get the ball out that fast, it's hard to get to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's really that's what I saw the whole game, at least the whole first half. And then when the second half, they still were trying the same thing, except it wasn't working. And then all of a sudden, Matt Stafford got impatient, and one of those picks wasn't his fault, but the second one definitely he got impatient. And he ended up throwing it right to Lenore, but yeah, it works. That kind of that quick game works until it doesn't. And when they started getting up close and jamming guys at the line, that was really a wrap for Nakua. I mean, because he was really the only one doing anything at that point.
Yep. They one thing about also guys got to remember, Steve. Although Steve Wilkes did coach the Cardinals for 1 year, but you know, he only played against the Rams twice that year, and then he was dismissed. Stupid Cardinals for being who they are. But the fact that Steve Wilkes made his proper adjustments, that's something that Seattle didn't do. Seattle continued to keep that type of defense out there. Steve Wilkes made the proper adjustments, started bringing more pressure. He felt that he wasn't getting it done with 4, so he brought in a blitz package, and he called on the best linebacker in the NFL, in my opinion, and Fred Warner, and he did not disappoint. His first opportunity to blitz, and he got a sack. The only sack in that game from our defense belonged to Fred Warner. Great job by him. And they made the proper adjustments. They tightened up, and then the rookies started to make mistakes when things got close, and the vets took advantage of that, and we kind of separated. Now, I want to ask you this real quick.
Yep.
Why does Sean McVay hate the Niners so much that he had to, with no time on the clock, no timeout, decided to go for a field goal instead of attempting a touchdown, right? He said, I watched him on a show that he comes on. He said he's not thinking about the spread line. He's thinking about the bull crap. But if you're thinking about winning,
BS.
Yeah, that's BS.
I call BS on that.
Yeah, you know, they know the boy, they come on TikTok, he's another white boy, that little kid that every time they do BS, and he's like, bullshit? Bullshit. That's what I see with him. He did that because he figured he can't beat Kyle Shanahan, he can't beat the Niners, so he wanted to stick it to the Niner fans and everybody that took the line against the Rams. And it's his prerogative. But what I wanted to get your thoughts on that. As a coach, You think, and I already know your answer by saying that you buy bullshit on that. Do
Yeah.
you think that he really didn't know about the line and he was concerned about the game, or do you know he had the line in his head?
I mean, I guess you could spin it and make and say that, we are practicing our kicks or something stupid like that. But I mean, the reality is he was just trying to instead a 7 point win sounds a one score game. It sounds a whole lot better than a two score game. And I think it more so than the line. I think that's what it was. Is he could pitch it to his players? Hey, we were one score away. We were one score away. The next time we see those guys, we got them. We know we made mistakes too. So if it hadn't have been because if you look at the box score, if you go by the box score, you would have thought that the Rams won going away.
Yeah.
But good thing that the NFL isn't based on the box score. That there's 2 turnovers that the 49ers didn't have. So and that was the difference in the game. So but I could see him using it as a motivational thing for his team if he wanted to do that. But yeah, like him saying whatever, like that's a bunch of BS. I don't think it had, but I don't necessarily. It may not have anything to do with the line. Who knows? But
No,
uh, but
you're right. He wants to encourage his young players. Like you said, losing by 2 scores or losing by 1, you can solve the 1 score much easier and telling your team, you know what? You only lost by 7 points to a
yeah,
team that is considered a chances to make the Super Bowl. So if he wants to
hmm
build a confidence on this young team, I can see that happening instead of trying to make a touchdown and they don't get it, and that kind of deflates that.
yeah,
Real quick, I just want to acknowledge David Avila. He's coming in and saying hello. He says, "What's up, my Niner family? Glad you're on tonight, my brother Beto. Can't wait for Thursday night. Oh, I cannot wait for Thursday. Not only is it Niner football, it's my brother' 9th-year anniversary
oh,
of passing away. My condolences to you and your family. I
absolutely,
lost 2 of my sisters, so I know how it is to lose a sibling. It's not easy. So let's all root for the Niners and let's all think about your brother in our hearts on Thursday
hmm
as we're beating the Giants all over the field. So this game is for your brother, David. Let's cheer for your brother, man. Let me go ahead and just give a sound effect for your brother because hold on real quick. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit of a upbeat because we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that win. One time somebody had told me that brother passed away too, and I was trying to hit the right button. I hit the wrong button, and it was
oh my
totally.
god,
And I'm like, yeah, I hit this one. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, when those moments like the commercials for Snickers, they say, "Don't you want to get away?" And you feel like this small. I'm a big boy to feel small, and I felt small. Uh, they were polite. They understood, but it's like so I decided to move that button all the way in the corner so that
yeah,
never happens again, or definitely read up what I'm doing. So, love you, brother, and we're keeping you and your family in prayer. Let's go beat the Giants and for your brother. So, Pete,
yeah,
so that we're facing the Giants. The Giants are from the NFC East, where you got the Dallas Cowboys, you got the Washington Commanders, and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Giants are now 1-1, trying to compete in that division. They're playing, most likely, they're going to play without Barkley in that game. Does that pass rush that the Giants have displayed in 2 games, if you've seen any of that film, does it scare you for our offensive line, or do you think we face 2 better defenses already than what the Giants provide against us on
yeah.
Thursday?
I don't think there's any question that Pittsburgh's like pass rush is light years above what we're going to see from the Giants. This is the thing that I will say this: the Giants get some more interior pressure than we saw in Pittsburgh, so that'll be interesting. But that's what the Rams give too. Rams give you interior pressure because they got Aaron Donald in the middle. So I'm not necessarily worried about it because I don't worry about the defensive line. The especially when Shanny's concerned, his whole offense is predicated off of taking the defensive line really out of the game. Like they're with their zone runs, and he does a lot of motion, and it really challenges your linebackers more than the defensive line is almost an afterthought against the running game, 49er running game. It's more about the linebackers, and I don't think that the Giants have good enough linebackers to even be worried about them. And even in the passing game, Brock has been getting the ball out pretty quickly as well. He's been getting through his reads and just makes a decision and gets the ball out. So,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Melissa. I was looking at you, but I was thinking of someone else. So, my apologies for that. Crazy Jew said, "Do you think you should play on Thursday, or should we rest him?" What do you think? You think if he says he can play, he's valuable enough to this offense? If you were the coach, and he says, "Hey, coach, I can play. I'm hurt, but I can play." Do you play him in this short window, or would you rest him?
me personally, I would rest him.
Okay.
Like I would just go ahead and rest him. I think that they can beat the Giants without him. And Ronnie Bell didn't play bad in his absence, and he was actually really good on as far as blocking goes. But yeah, I don't think that they need him to win a game against the Giants. So
Interesting.
it's I would sit him. I would personally I would sit him. I think on a short week, you don't need to lose him for more time. I would much rather lose him for one game than lose him for multiple games because we decided that we're going to play him on short rest, even though he's banged up.
Yeah, give me a second, real quick. Oh, okay. I was somehow the thing on YouTube that I'm watching ourselves on went from 1080 to 144, and I'm like, oh crap, my internet, but it wasn't. It's not the internet, so we're good. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you on that because listen, he he's banged up. If he misses Thursday, he'll have the rest of this week, and then like I said, we have like a mini bye, so he'll get plenty of time to rest. And I heard it wasn't his shoulder; I heard it was his neck.
That's what I heard originally, but then they said it was they did an MRI on his clavicle. Like
so it had nothing to do with his neck. Okay, shoulder area.
No, had nothing to do with his neck. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because he was pointing here when I seen him on the ground. He was doing this, not
Yeah,
But I'm not a doctor. You know what I mean.
So they said. Yeah, they said he cleared fine. Like he was just, it's more of a pain tolerance thing than anything. But I just like I would err on the side of caution. You've got a stacked roster. That's the reason why you have a stacked roster, is so that you don't need all of the guy. You don't need to feed a guy over and over and over again. You can like share the wealth. So.
Do you know? I might know this. I just don't remember at this present moment. Is Danny? Is he on the IR or he's just not?
Danny Gray? I believe he was on the pup. I think he was on the pup list. But
because I wonder how he's doing. I know when you're in the IR, you have to miss 4 games. You can't come sooner than 4 games. But you're right. If we rest them, then it's up to. I wouldn't say normally. I would think of what's his name, Jawan Jennings, but he's not a fast receiver. He's more of the inside and the slot type. I guess it would have to be Bell to step up and see what we have in this kit, because besides Bell, who else is active? Jennings, Bell, and who else? Besides the ones that we already know, of course.
Well, I mean, you got Ray.
I forgot about Ray. Maybe okay.
You got Ray. And then they've still got what's his name? They've got Conley on the practice squad.
Oh, they can bring up from the practice squad. Yes,
exactly, Conley, and then they've got what's the other guy?
Sneed.
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 Willie
Yeah.
Sneed.
Oh, I said Sneed, but Sneed. Yeah. Bless you.
Yeah.
So you're right. So why? You know what? Why not bring up? But Kyle. Kyle's not going to say nothing until Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
Kyle and Kyle will
Wednesday.
he will roll with you until the wheels fall off. Like his arm would have to be hanging off of his body, and Kyle would
I don't
still
know if
say,
I
"Oh,
like that
it's
about
just
Kyle.
football."
Yeah, I don't like that
Yeah,
about Kyle though.
I don't. I will say I don't because I feel like he doesn't protect his guys like from time to time, and especially where CMC is involved. Let some of you got a running back room in this team, and you don't use anybody else. Like CMC's got to be in there 100% of the snaps. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Real quick, we are at 25 likes. If we can hit 30 likes before the show's over, I will do a prize giveaway tonight. If we can hit 30 likes, which is 5 likes away, I'll do a giveaway tonight to a lucky winner, a lucky person on the chat. So get me to 30 likes. We're at 25 now. So if you have different accounts, sign into them and hit that like button. Oh, Pete just hit the like button. Thank you, Pete. I saw that. Appreciate it. Tonight we're not going on Pete's channel because I thought he was not going to be in. Normally we go on both channels every Wednesday, but now we're moving to Tuesday. As like I said in the beginning before Pete came in, we did change it last week to Tuesdays. And he was out with his family. Family always comes first, in my opinion, all the time. But secondly, to remember a switch like that, I understand completely. So I decided to come live on my channel. But we do go on his channel.
It was still showing on my channel. I think it was still showing on my channel. I don't know how.
Is it? Can you verify that?
Yeah.
If it is, that'll be great. I can do it this way. Let me know if it's still showing on your channel.
Yeah, it's showing.
It's streaming on your channel?
Yep.
Oh, I like it. All right, just got happy. Okay. I'm still figuring things out. Okay. So I still have to use Restream. I'm using Restream to do this. So I'm kind of like a flea on a dog, just jumping onto Restream a little bit and going for a ride. I just want to real quick acknowledge my brother from a different mother. This is my younger brother. We're not blood related, but we've known each other for over 25 years. So I'm a firm believer that you're not related by blood, you're related by relationships. So this kid is my younger brother. He's gonna be at the game. Him and his wife and his son are gonna be at the game with us on Thursday. We're looking forward to it. Joe, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you here on the. Thank you for jumping on the chat. So, the Giants, we are 10.5-point favorites at home against the Giants. Do you think that's accurate? Do you think that maybe that's a little bit too much? I want to get your thoughts, A. And B, did you hear the statement that I cannot pronounce his name, the guy on the Giants, he's a linebacker, pass rusher. I think this is his second year or first year there. I know
Thibodeau?
That guy.
Thibodeau?
His remark. He came on his Instagram and put that he feels that the Giants' defense is better than ours.
Oh well, I mean, he's just saying stuff. Come on.
No, of course. And Eric Armstead responded and said, "I'll be careful." Something to the effect, "Careful what you say. I looked at the film."
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, anybody can watch the film and see that y'all ain't on that level.
But why would players do that? Let me ask you, what do you think his advantage on this? Do you think he's trying to get his guys pumped, or do you think his guys are like, "Shut up, stupid! What are you doing"?
Yeah,
how do you think his teammates react?
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both because now his guys, he's probably trying to get his guys up for the game and just like, hey, now we got to back up what he said. They're probably a little bit upset with him, but like at the same time, now they got to back up what he said. And honestly, it was probably a little bit of just to get one of the 49ers to say something to give them some bulletin board material. And but regardless, it doesn't matter. Like they're nowhere near the 49ers. I mean, yeah, it's not even close. So
All right. Well, we'll continue talking a little bit of football, but we hit 32. So
Woo!
I am a man of my word. So I'm going to be giving away this beautiful, beautiful patch. 5-time Super Bowl champions. Look at this baby.
Wow.
The red and gold, it has every year that we've been into the Super Bowl. Beautiful patch. Again, I can put adhesive tape on this for you if you'd like me to. And what you do, all you got to do is put it on your jersey or whatever surface you're going to put it on. And all you need is a hot iron. Put that hot iron on top of this with the adhesive tape that I put on there for you. And that thing does not come off at all. But if you're old school and you want to sew it, and you got a sewing machine, you want to sew it to your surface, to whatever you have, then tell me, and I won't put nothing on it. But this bad boy that I'm giving away tonight, once again, check out this bad boy, beautiful patch. Now this one has been folded on my desk, but I'm giving you one from the stash that I have away. So good luck to everyone. How should I do this? Should I do a random number, Pete, and then I guess where's my phone? Yeah, I can do a random. All right. So let me make sure I'm at the bottom of this. Now pay attention, guys. Pay attention very carefully. I'm going to have you pick a number between 1 and 100. Don't do it yet. Between 1 and 100, Pete, and you can do it too. Between 1 and 100. But you got to put the letter Q first. Space, then the letter one, your number. The letter Q first, then your number. Because this way what happens is by me typing in Q, it just brings up only those comments so that I don't have to sit there and look through all my comments. So type in the letter Q, space, then your number between 1 and 100. Do it now. No repetitious. If you do it same number as someone else, I'll let you know you got to pick another number. So go ahead and pick your number between 1 and 100. Please add Q before your number. Q space, your number, add your numbers now, and you'll be participating to win this bad boy right now, tonight. Good luck, everyone. Perfect example. Thank you, Vince. Welcome, Q80. He picked Q80. Welcome, Melissa took Q48. That's the way you do it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to type in Q. So I'm only going to see the numbers, none of the comments for now. There we go. So I typed in Q. All I see is the number. So we got 80 from Vince. Let me bring him up. We got 48 from Melissa. We got David Villa with 40. We got Dina Harvey with 49. We got Crazy Juice with 53. We got Daniel Cantu with 85. Brad coming in with 94. David with 13. Brock. And then we have Don with 54. What do you got there, Pete?
Oh, I didn't. There was too many numbers on there. It got me confused.
So far, 80 is out, 48 is out,
Okay.
40 is out, 49 is out, 53 is out, 85 is out, 94 is out, 13 is out, and yeah.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna go Q23.
Oh, Christian McCaffrey. I
Yes.
love it. I love it. So this is opportunity, and I'll send this out first thing tomorrow morning. None of that holding your passage for 3 years like I've done in the past. I apologize. I forget it, bro. My wife's like, if you're going to give away stuff, your ass needs to send it to the post office right away. Because I'll leave it, I'll start burying it. And then like 5 months later, hey, bro, are you going to send me that patch? I'm like, oh, shit. And by that time, I don't even remember. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So the guy can be pulling my leg and I'm thinking I'm feeling bad and whatever. So, all right. we're going to ask my lovely assistant Google to pick a number for you guys. Let me do it so that you can hear it. Oh, no, you'll see it. I'm not going to get all crazy and technical. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Does everybody have their numbers in? We got 30 people in here. Does everybody have their numbers? If anybody just came, I seen your number, Don, 54. If anybody just came in and you want the opportunity to play for this beautiful patch, put in your number, put Q in your number, and I will definitely pull the number in about 2 minutes. So, Pete, Giants, who is their backup running back if Barkley can go?
That's a good question. Let's go. Let's look.
Is it Matt Breida?
Oh, it is Breida. It is okay. Breida. Because I remember seeing on there that somebody was saying revenge game for Breida. And
yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's not going to go well.
It would suck if it would be, huh?
He'll probably
Giants
be
win the
hurt
game because of Breida.
Yeah, he'll be hurt before the half. Not that we wish the injury on anybody, but Breida just tends to get nicked up like real quick.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, guys, are you ready? Hold on, guys. Charge. There we go. Close it up. Let's see here. All right, guys. Are you guys ready? Damien coming in with 42. Q. 42. Thank you, Damien, for participating. All right, guys. This is for the opportunity to win this beautiful soup. Oh, shit. That's what happens when you use the wrong camera. I did that last time. I had this camera on, and I'm all like this. Yeah, they're not seeing nothing. This beautiful patch, 5-time Super Bowl. And then if you win, you have the option if you want me to put tape on it or not, so that you can either iron it on your jersey or any surface you want to put it on, or if you're old school and you want to sew it, then I will put no tape on it. All right, here we go, everyone. Hey, Google, pick a number between 1 and 100. You need to show it. Did you hear that by any chance? No, huh?
I thought it said 90.
Okay, you heard it. Okay. It is 90. But, people get funny when, numbers are being picked. See the 90 in the bottom? So it is 90. Normally, it shows a big-ass number, so now it's being shy. But 90 is the number. And my boy Pete heard it, so... the closest to 90. Who's going to get the applause of winning? The closest to 90 is going to be, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the winner is going to be Brad Lodge at 94. Does anybody come closer to 94? I know 85 is Daniel Cantu. That's so, if I'm not mistaken, the winner is... one, Brad Lodge. Congratulations, brother. Yay! Congratulations to winning this patch. Let me know in the comments or send me an email. And let me put the right email for the other day. I did a game giveaway and I put the wrong email. And they were supposed to give me their answers by email, and I gave them the wrong email. So yeah, I'm a pro of what I do. So forgive me for that. Let me type in the right email this time. And this time I verified my emails. So there will be no mistaking on this email. Give me a second. So talk a little bit about the Giants and Niner game, Pete, while I put this email.
I mean,
what you want to see.
Yeah, I think that the 49ers, I think Kyle needs to play with caution, but I know he won't. That is not Kyle's style. He's going to go all out like it's like they've had a full week to rest. And I feel like Debo, CMC, those guys are going to they're going to get a lot of touches. But I think at the end of the day, I think the 49ers win this game again, as long as there's no any more significant injuries leading up to it. I just see that the 49ers I think that they're a much better team than the Giants. The Giants haven't shown us anything so far. 49ers are at home. Yeah, I think that all signs point to the 49ers. Now I can't predict what the score is going to be because I mean 49ers have this way of playing with their food and playing down to their competition. So, but I think the 49ers do end up pulling it out.
I like it. I like it. So what is your and then real quick on that note, tomorrow at 3:45, if you are available, I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 3:45 to announce the winners of the game prediction between the Niners and the Rams and taking the new prediction between the Giants and the Niners. And as I'm going to write Pete's down tonight in case he can't make it tomorrow. But everyone else, please come to the show tomorrow and leave your prediction. If in case you can't make it at 3:45 for whatever reason, please, after the show that I'm done with the show, go into rewatch it in the comments. Type in your number in the comments. So I will look at that before after the game on Thursday and announce a winner. So make sure to join me tomorrow at 3:45 if you can make it live. If not, make sure to rewatch it and put your prediction in the comments tomorrow. And then tomorrow at 7:30, I'm going to be going live with the boys, Brandon, the Shaw Show. Who else do we have? We got Christian and Dion from Niner Gang.
Packed house.
So packed house. So come and join us there. So congratulations, Brad. There's the email. Please send it to my email. And I will respond and get it out for you tomorrow for sure. So what is your score prediction for tomorrow, Senor Pete?
I am going to say 35-17.
Okay, hold
35-17.
Pete, 35-17.
I think
Giants.
that Brock keeps the streak alive of scoring over 30 points, and he gets another victory.
Bro, I can't spell Niners. I tried to spell Niners with a J. Niners. Okay, that's the acid that I take when I was in my 20s. It's coming back to bite me in the ass. Out of you ever watch that? What is it called? Family Feud with I can't the name of that famous comedy guy. What's his name? I call him the guy with the big lips. Anyway, he said, "Give me a name of something that starts with a letter, right?" And one of the guys hit the buzzer and gave a name that was completely away from that letter. And he's like, "Really?" So, yeah,
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yeah. Big Mac Sports. You gotta do this on my show tomorrow. I'm not gonna record nothing tonight, so tomorrow at 3:45, check out my show. If you can't make it, and I understand a lot of you guys are at work or just busy or rather watch another show, shame on you. Just kidding. And if you want to leave it in the comments and rewatch my show, you can put your prediction in the comments, and I will consider that as part of the game. So, Pete, you had dinner tonight. If I can get a little personal, what did you have for dinner?
It's called the Sierra Nevada. We went to our little Mexican spot across the street, Victoria's, and they have this dish called the Sierra Nevada. It's technically on the quesadilla menu. I don't know how, because it's got spinach. It's like a poblano green sauce, but it's got they make this cilantro rice, and it's got spinach. It's got a little bit of mushroom. It's got a little bit of shrimp. It's got a little bit of chicken, and they put it in between like 3 layers of tortillas, and then they pour that poblano, that poblano cream sauce like all over the top of it with some tortilla strips and cilantro. Fire. Fire.
Damn! That sounds good, bro. That sounds heck of good. Man, I haven't had Mexican food in a minute. I'm kidding. I'm married to a Filipino Mexican woman. Stop lying. My nose is... See, but my nose doesn't grow. My belly does. I don't know. There was a misfunction there. But I'm looking forward on this Thursday, man. We're going to go to the game. We're going to be live from the game. I'm going to take as many pictures as I can and videos. So if you're following me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok because that's what I do all my videos on TikTok. And I go crazy and I scream and act like a fool, man. So if you want to see me act like a fool, that's where you want to do it at. So make sure to follow me on TikTok. It's right there. Pete, what do you have going on this week on your channel?
Well, not much because I'm gonna try and do a post game show right after the game, but it's gonna be late over here. I live in Houston, so I don't know if I'll be able to do one post game and pre game. I'll be at work, so it's it is what it is. But I'll be definitely doing a post game. If not that night, then the next day on Friday. And I'll be more level headed, I swear.
I love it. So real quick before we go, name me a player that is going to be MVP on offense and an MVP player on defense, or better yet, which players are going to make it such a difference that we're going to pull out the win because of this player. Give me one on offense and defense, in your opinion.
Offense, I think it's going to be Debo.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Debo with IU kind of being gimpy right now. I think it's going to be Debo, and then on defense, I'm going to say Greenlaw.
Greenlaw, I love it. Yeah. I love it. So Greenlaw on defense and Debo on offense. I love those two picks. You can't go wrong. Those are two studs. Those are two studs, man. I love them both. I'm going with offensively. I'm going to go with the people's tight end, George Kittle. I think we're going to need him in the middle of the field.
Fantasy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you? I'm 0-2 on both of my fantasy teams. So, yeah.
No, you beat me. You beat me the one day. The one week.
I'm referring. This is shameful. I'm going to be shameful. I'm only looking at the money ones that I play. I don't really pay attention to the non-money. They're not worth my time. But no, I haven't had a chance to see those. Ouch. I got one. I'm playing one for a misery $25. No big deal. But the one that I'm in is for $1,000. So that one, my friend, is, and I'm 0-2. So that's not a good start. But so I'm looking. Those are the ones I really keep an eye on. But for me, it's going to be Kittle on offense. And I mentioned this in the beginning of the show when Pete got here. It's going to be Drake Jackson on defense. I expect Drake Jackson to have a big game. I expect him to go after Daniel Jones. I expect him to bat some balls down and definitely contain the outside and try to keep Jones inside, holding onto the ball so that the guys inside can eat. So those are my two guys. And in the comments, leave in the comments who is your two guys that'll be a factor in this game against the Giants. Let's go Niners. Handle your business. Go in there, handle your business, take care of the Giants, get your rest, and we're moving on. What a way to start the season 3-0 in the same direction that we were in 2019. So let's keep stacking these wins on top of each other. I expect to be a great game. I'm going to be having fun at the game. Pete, you'll be watching the game from where you're at, man. So everyone, thank you for joining the Niner Sickness Podcast and Niner Forever Fanatic Podcast, excuse me. So many people that I do with is I get like yours and Forever Faithful kind of. Yeah, I always get confused. And if you guys are not following Pete please do me a favor. Go check out Pete's channel. This guy has great content. He comes on. He puts hard work into his work, man. Come and support him. Hit the like button and subscribe to his channel. We got to always support one another. We're all family, and support all content creators. I'm not one that will never talk down about a content creator. I'm not the biggest fan of Grant Cohn, but I do watch him. I do say people support him. If he's your cup of tea, support him. It's all about supporting every content creator out there. And if you like somebody, watch them. If you don't, just go hit the like button and then don't watch. Yeah. But support, because everybody puts in the work. So with that said, thank you everyone for watching. Congratulations once again for Brad on winning the patch. Send me the email. Let me know if you want to, he said, tape on it because you want to iron it, or if you wanted for me to send it to you just like that because you're going to sew it. I would oblige either way. Once again, Pete, sorry for the mix-up on the day, but thank you for still making it in. Looking forward to talking to you next Tuesday. It's all right. Nobody's fault.
It's on the calendar now, so don't try to change it now.
No. And I was going to say, I'm the one that changes, so I take responsibility for now. The next one, it's on you, buddy. Today, yeah, for sure. It's on me. But I love you, man. I've said this to you in the backstage, but I want to say it publicly. I really have a lot of respect for you. I love your desire for football. And you're one of the ones that I really enjoy doing lives with. And you're definitely one of them.
This is the highlight of my week. No, I love the show. And I appreciate the kind words, and the feeling is definitely mutual, brother.
Praise it. And we didn't get a chance to do our picks, but I think I'm just I was going to call her Melinda again. Damn it. Melissa. And I know I'm Mexican. I screw up all the time. Talk to my wife. She'll tell you. Pete and Dion, please send me your picks on the chat that I created. We'll just play amongst ourselves. And I think that'll be good. I don't know how we did, but I did you like the format the way I did it, where it's kind of like everybody's picks is in there, highlighted?
Yeah. Okay, cool. That'll work.
It's easy to do. Okay. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. Go Niners, and God bless. Peace.
Go Niners.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.